I feel like it's an owl.
That was a flower.
Flower?
What? Already? Okay. Well, good morning everybody, my name is Osa. We are playing FS19 on Oakfield Farm.
Yeah, I got one.
It's a cold Saturday morning.
That was not an animal. That was
I can turn the helper off now. I'm here. So, as you can see, since last week we finished topping this field and I have also started harvesting it. Now, what have we got here? This harvester will lift 6,000 litres and the truck holds 48. So, I have absolutely managed to get my tractor wrapped around the truck. How did I do that? Why aren't you? Seriously. Not good. Okay.
Why are you sliding that, Mommy?
At least the truck has the power to get out of there. So, as I was saying, it takes 8 loads from the harvester to fill up the truck. And let's turn the engine off. So that has been what I've been doing for the first part of this field. I'm basically running up width of the harvester all the way up the length of the field. And we will see what happens later. Good morning, Captain Zank, and welcome to the stream, and happy Saturday.
Come and look at this one. Come and look at that one.
Marky.
And we do have loud people in the house.
Look at that one, Billy.
Okay. I have been having some troubles with this, like right
What
now.
are you doing, Daddy?
Picking up sugar beets. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Why are you driving it?
I have to drive the tractor. So yes, as expected, this is going to be a long process. Doesn't take long to fill up the harvester.
I'll help you, Daddy.
Yeah, we just drive straight.
Go, Marky.
Oh, you can go and look at the deer.
Mommy.
So straight line run up here, as you can see, varying lengths. I'm guessing that's my inaccuracies on being as efficient as possible on the pickup. So this one I'm only doing 5 rows, so potentially I'll go a lot further than the last one. Yeah, crash counter +1. So now we're going to fill that thing up quite quickly and possibly end up the same place we were on the last row. So now the thing with this harvester is it doesn't activate on the stop mod like a regular harvester does, so I have to keep an eye on it. Now fortunately we're not going to destroy any crops because we've topped them all and that now makes them immune to crop damage. I also have the set of twin narrows on this tractor with the wide spacing, which apparently is traditional for root crop harvests using this type of equipment. So, since the ground's wet, we can't do any other type of harvesting. But we have proven that sugar beet harvests during wet ground conditions is a thing we can do. So hopefully it it's getting on for, it's after midday, game time. So we should have dry ground conditions or dry crop conditions later today, and at that point we'll be switching over to harvest the sunflowers. I can leave this, well, we'll probably take the tractor back to the farm and refuel it, but I can leave these tractor topping the other field while we're harvesting the sunflowers. Then once the sunflowers are done, we'll get back to picking up sugar beets.
Hi, Mommy.
It's kind of hot today. Well, it's hot indoors, it's cold outside. We might need to run over to the thermostat and have a look at it in a bit.
Bailey, turn it down.
Yes, this is true. However, in this situation, the cart is 8 times the size of the harvester. So I can get relatively a lot harvested between each trek up to the farm. I'm not selling this right now. I think the current value is 190. Let's have a look. Sugar beets, 196 Willowbrook stores. That's down by the shop. So that's the current price at the moment. And sugar beets, best price 260. So we can get potentially 70 more pounds per 1,000 litres on this. So I am not going to waste that potential. I was thinking, due to volume, that I would probably sell it straight off the field, but at that price difference, no. We're going to make profit off this, or good money off this. And we do have some dry goods storage on the farm. Surprisingly, we're not taking up much of it, although that might change when we get to the second field, because although I think this one's the bigger one, it's kind of hard to say. Keep the mini-map on just for reference. I'm kind of thinking as I get towards the top, I'll probably start harvesting north-south. Because obviously this is kind of a mess.
Saying bad words.
What?
She's saying bad words.
Okay.
Is she saying bad words?
No.
Okay, we'll lift that up. Put the thing out. And we'll keep watching the weather, or the ground moisture content, crop moisture content, whatever it is. So I'm thinking it took me about 2 hours to get the field done to the point where we started today. And I think I got 3 tipper loads out So it's a long, slow progress.
Mommy, what you doing?
Making my breakfast.
Having breakfast. Oh, that sounds like bacon.
I want to eat. Okay.
I also might, while I take the tractor back up to get the topper later, add a little bit of horsepower to it, because 190 was good, but hauling this, it requires 185, and that's not exactly flat. So tractor can struggle to get this rig moving. Outside of that, I think this is working out okay, and we're working at, harvesting speed. It's just the initial get the thing rolling that it has problems with. So it's obviously not a heavy piece of equipment, and 6,000 litres of sugar beets is not overly taxing the drive. Yeah, Saturday morning breakfast for me tends to be toast, because I want to get into the stream so I don't have time to cook everything. Although small kids this morning, they all wanted eggs, so that's why I started a little bit later than normal. Not much. What is it, 20? Yeah, about 4 minutes later than normal. Not that I really have a particular normal. Okay. So yeah, I keep thinking this tip has 49,000 litres. They're still hungry. So I'm guessing we have about 2 more loads on that. But I haven't been counting. So let's turn it on and lower it and go. Yay. I missed a bit. I tend to have the it's sort of the going out in early in the morning and then getting breakfast from a roadside breakfast thing. And that usually entails a couple of slices of bread with some bacon between it and some HP sauce. Our local Maya has a World Foods aisle, so I can still get the HP sauce. So I actually had that yesterday, except I had a short chunk of an Italian loaf. And the bacon.
Mommy, you filled this up for me? I didn't fill it up for you.
Upside down fork.
You filled this up, Daddy.
I filled it up, yeah. Did I say something about upside down
Daddy
fork?
filled this up for me, Mommy. Yeah.
Let's check the truck.
Why you want some tea, Mommy?
That takes us up to 36.
Yeah.
So 2 more loads and we can run up to the farm.
I'm making flour. We will make some.
Sit down fork. No, I said maybe it's HP sauce. It's a brown sauce based on vinegar and spices. So it's got a little bit of a flavour to it, and it is great on bacon. It's also something Britons may use in replacement of steak sauce. Load the fork the other way. Ah, yes. The proper way to eat. Yeah, the posh way to eat. And sometimes I'll still eat that way, which probably amuses Americans at restaurants where I'm eating.
Mommy.
Nearly filled up again. So much fun.
Get some ketchup. Put some ketchup on my belly. Ketchup.
So back down to the truck, and then once more up the road.
Well,
Okay, so last run up the field. I'm going to get the bit we missed because sugar beets aren't worth much, but there's a lot around.
Mommy, look it. Look it. And put some ketchup in here.
29. Woo.
They're back.
Sometimes you never know. Sometimes that could be a couple of hundred.
Where must I?
Yeah, I still tend to have something to eat in the morning, so it will be
Ketchup.
whole wheat bread
Ketchup.
with eggs, bacon, peanut butter,
Ketchup.
cream cheese, something protein-like.
Here, go what?
He is 3 now. And within the last couple of days has been exploring the world of using the Big People Party. Hi. What you doing?
I got some ketchup in here.
You got some ketchup in there?
Yeah, from this.
Oh, is that a ketchup bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you going to do with the ketchup in there?
Put it in the fridge room and then with it.
Oh, okay. That's a good plan.
Then with that. This is another ketchup. This is another ketchup. Me buy this go for ketchup because this one Mama turned out.
Oh, okay.
And he did go a very long time not talking, but we think he could talk. He just didn't want to.
Put them in the fridge. Put the ketchup in the fridge. What is that, Mommy?
Tea, remember?
What is that?
Let's call it a coaster.
Oh. A coaster.
Mm-hmm.
That coaster.
Yeah, you set your drinks on those.
Oh. Why is there a drink on those?
So it doesn't
I messed up.
make your desk
Come on,
messy.
back up.
Mom, this is so good.
Don't have a lot of traction on the narrow wheels either, which is a problem. Technically, I could take these wheels
I'll
off
show you in.
and put regulars on because having topped the crop,
It's not a toy.
Mom, this one, Mommy.
it's now safe
It
from
smells like nothing.
Yeah.
any sort of wheels
Why
running
does it
over it.
smell like nothing?
That's that. We'll do that, but we'll drive on the neighbour's field because
What?
yay.
This one's supposed to. Where are you?
This one? And why not this one?
Well, this one's the
Okay,
one
so
that's not the
truck's full. We'll take
Why
that back
not
to the
this
farm.
one?
It's just how it works.
How are we doing? We still have
Mom,
wet
on
crops.
Saturday we can still this on.
How good is the turn circle? Good enough to take us through the phone pole? Nope.
Kite leaf.
Ain't good. There's a ridge on this
Kite.
field, which does cause problems.
Not a toy.
Alright, well,
Berry,
it wasn't
berry,
pretty, but
berry,
it
berry, berry, berry. Moses, berry.
and we'll drive across the grass and
Moses.
use the bus stop to turn out. Yay. It's kind of interesting. I didn't see a bus stop on the other side. And then down by the farm entrance there's another bus stop, but there isn't one on the other side. So I'm guessing the bus drives in a circle on this route. See, there you go. Another bus stop.
Should I really? Yeah.
Now sometimes in rural areas the buses won't do an out and back, which is why there's no bus stops on the other side. But instead they'll just do a circle. So if you live somewhere on the circle, yeah, it's either going to be a short trip to town or it's going to be a long trip to town, depending on how soon in the route you're on. Okay. So here we are, back at the farm. Sunflower harvest is ready to roll.
Moses.
And over the back there you can see, whoops, the dry goods storage, or the root crop storage.
Since it's going to smell good.
Okay.
We're going to have it for all day, so
Yeah, I kind of figured that was
so
going
it
to
can
happen.
smell good. I put that in my tea, Mommy.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
You want to taste it?
what?
You want to taste it?
Yeah.
It's not too difficult to reverse into if you get it right. I seem to be messing this time up. Because why not? I'm on camera, so of course I'm messing it up. But this is a huge area.
What you doing?
I'm taking in the sugar beets on the floor.
That you, Daddy?
That's me, Daddy, yeah. And there we go. Almost. Wow. Okay, lots more.
Me eat some Mommy seed.
And now we're empty, yay. So that's about 4 loads from this truck.
That you in there, Daddy?
That's me in there.
Got you in that one?
Yeah, that one there too.
Oh.
Oops. Let's try not to hit the harvester. Okay, let's hit the harvester. There we go. So, first time for everything. Hit the harvester, completely screwed up the reversing. But we're on our way back. But yeah, that's about four drops, so close to 200,000 litres of sugar beets, I believe, in that pile.
Me watching you, Daddy.
Okay.
Me watching you, Daddy.
You know you're on the internet.
I'm sitting on a rock.
That's not a good idea.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Oh, try to okay.
Oh. And yes, one of those. That's flagged as a farm track as well. That's interesting because I would have assumed this is actually a road. Okay, I'm going to go up to the top of the field this time. I'm going to start running east-west. Dude. Quit messing. Kind of a long way up here. But, it should also alleviate the tractor's problems of getting the equipment rolling, since we'll now be along the top edge.
What are you doing, Daddy? What are you doing in that?
I'm putting it there.
Oh.
Because see all this stuff?
Yeah.
We got to dig that out of the ground and stick it in there.
Oh.
So that was formerly fallow ground. I still haven't figured out how to get fallow ground from seasons. Okay, back to
What is that?
It's a tractor. What does it look like?
Who in there?
Me.
You in there?
Yeah.
Why you in them?
Well, because now we're going to dig up the things in the ground.
Oh.
Because pigs like to eat them.
Oh.
So do cows, but not in the game.
Hi, Daddy. Nom, 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 nom. Mum, 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 mum.
How are we doing? We are wet. We're still damp.
Me watching Daddy, Mommy.
Okay, but do it quietly. Okay.
Okay.
You need a tissue? No. I itchy nose.
Yeah.
This is where it gets interesting, because I want to try and cut a straight path across.
Go look in the kitchen on the floor in front of the dishwasher.
Let's do the row and lower that. Turn it on. We're not going to get very far.
It was, Mommy.
Yeah, I think as I was saying last week, technically you want this sort of tractor because
It was.
the wheels run between the rows, which is what that sort of double wheel is designed for. Obviously, some of the heavier tractors do have twin narrows, but the narrows are very close placed, so they don't work out as well. Okay, that's us off the field. Turn that around and we'll run back probably along the adjacent row. See how far we get. So initially I'm going to try and take out this triangle, but we'll work our way down the field every time we start.
I'm just my Becky again.
Yeah, Binky's still a thing.
Oh no, this one. What's nothing?
Where's my room? Yeah, in a minute.
So I get to the end. Right, oh, why aren't we cutting this? Because we're already full.
And then I'll finish drinking my tea because it'll feel cold if I don't drink it.
No, we didn't get very far on the turnaround. Typical.
My new people have a teenage daughter, and it looks like they're expecting them. Neil,
Hello.
I didn't set the house on fire.
Look
Again.
at Mommy.
I'm not going to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm not posting down. The daughter's really exposed.
Look at this, Mommy.